Says cat pasture. Looks like just a cattle operation. An old cabin there to stay in when they're out there with their cattle. So we ended up taking the Hole in the Rock road to Hole in the Rock. And it's been pretty sandy. Lots of ruts. It's washboarded. Most of everything we've been on, it's just really washboardy and rough with lots of sand. We've had a couple of close calls, but so far so good. Wheels are still down, we're still churning. Warning, spooky slot canyon, extremely narrow. Yeah, oh, I can slide right through. No. Maybe not. I didn't either, but that's a pretty good warning sign, because older, heavier guys like me can walk a long ways, but if we can't get through the slot, it's a big deal. So this is Dance Hall Rock, and as the pioneers came down through here to settle Bluff country, this is one of the places that they stopped and waited for road construction. It's called Dance Hall Rock, and this is where they come out here and celebrate it. Had a good time. So I think we're within 10 miles of the end of the road. It's been a hard ride. It's been sandy and rough, corrugated. Maybe I've said that 3 times, but may I reiterate. No crashes, but you know, you got to be on your toes. So we're almost to the end, and many of you know that this is Hole in the Rock Road, so this is where the Mormon pioneers were sent out here to settle Bluff, the San Juan area, maybe another 150 miles from here. I don't know if it's that far, but they got out through here and basically made this road. This is just a wagon trail. When they got to the Colorado, there was only one little place to go off. It was just a slit in the rocks. So they dynamited it, blew it, and put a bunch of riffraff and fill in it, and then they locked the back wheels of their wagons, and off they went. They had built ferries at the bottom and ferried across the Colorado, and it was a miracle they got off of there. When they crossed the Colorado and went up the other side, their journey just got harder, more difficult. It was tough. supposed to take him 6 weeks, took him 6 months. Entering Glen Canyon National Recreation Area. Hole in the Rock Arch. The naming of the arch honors the historic trek of the Mormon pioneers called by Brigham Young to colonize San Juan County. So there's an arch somewhere. Is it behind us?
I think that's that arch.
No, if the camera can see it, but right up there on the skyline there's a little arch. That must be what that plaque is commemorating. Yeah, we were just talking, this road's pretty relentless. I mean, it's sandy, and the sand is kind of subsided, but it's rocky and rough. It's quite a long ways out here. I mean, this is what, Escalante, what is it, 60 miles? Maybe, something like that, 50. But an older one. But when you get in this stuff, and it's windy, twisty, sandy, rocky, you got some uphills, and the motor in this thing just blows through it, just torques through it. The motor in this Tenere is something else. I like a lot of things about this bike, in fact, just about everything. But one thing I don't like is how tall it is. I'm 5'9", and maybe on the chunkier side. I think that's Navajo Mountain. Not sure about that, but yeah, I think it is. Anyway, so it sets up pretty high, and to get a good dab, and you really have to be careful where you stop. Make sure you got a high spot, not a low spot, because it's easy to fall over. And it's a little bit top heavy. As you ride it and get a little momentum, it rides a lot better and drives a lot better. But it is heavy, and it is a little top heavy. So if you don't know the story of the Hole in the Rock pioneers, look it up, get online. It's an amazing, amazing story. Got here to the end and they called a powwow with everybody. Wanted to know if they should go off of this and make it so they could, and they had a vote, decided to do it. Nothing short of spectacular. They had that whole crevice filled up. Took a lot of blasting and dirt and fill. It's all washed out, of course, now, but just looking back up from where we're standing.